Yo, so viewer, let me take you back in time to one of the worst years of our generation. And that year, my friends, is 2020. A lot of bull jive and shenanigans happened in 2020. For instance, we suffered through a pandemic. We also suffered through isolation. You know, some of us didn't have a graduation. I did though. I mean, my graduation was pretty fun, you know, but hey. And others made the most cringiest TikToks of all time. I'm talking about you, Samantha. Yeah, your shit was awful, and we would never let you live that down.
Never ever.
But I want to highlight something that we all went through in 2020, especially if you was in school, which is online classes. Yeah, remember those? Hell, I bet some of y'all still take online classes. But for the video's sake, let me just remind y'all of an online class. Take all the shit that you didn't like of today's school, put it in a virtual class. That's basically it. And depending on the type of classes, it was either the best thing ever or the worst. Usually it's the worst, at least for me. But yo, it's Ekrion, back with another But yeah, and I don't know if this video is gonna blow up or if I'm gonna get like 100 views. That'd be awesome. But just in case it's your first time watching my channel, watching my videos ever, ooh, you gonna like and subscribe. Ooh, yeah, woo. Did it work? No? Well, y'all know I yap way too much, so let's just run on with the video. That was embarrassing. So let's just start with the rules of online classes, because these rules piss me off. Like, bro, writing these rules down for the video, this just made me cringe out of my mind. So there's a warning for y'all, because these rules made me cringe so much, it made me punch my pillow. Now, one of the rules that I had to follow is turn your cameras on. See, this rule was one of the worst rules of all time, because it would be like 8 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up like 5 minutes ago, and the teacher wants me to turn on my camera. Like, yo, I don't want to turn on my camera. I didn't wash my face, brush my teeth. I didn't do shit yet. And also what my school did was, if you didn't turn on your cameras, you wasn't there for attendance. And this rule pissed me off so much, because it's like, my nigga, just do your job. Teach the class. Me not turning on my camera isn't gonna bother you, because I guarantee you, if you was doing your actual job and you was teaching the class, you wouldn't even notice anybody with their cameras on. Then they're gonna talk to the class like, hey class, why don't you turn your cameras on? I wanna see faces. Bitch, I don't wanna be here. Get off my dick. Now for the second rule, comment down below if this ever happened to y'all, like in middle school or high school. They start recording the meets. Not because if you miss class, we've gotta record it and we can play it back. No, that takes too much brain cells. They didn't do that. They did that because if you left during the recording, you would be marked absent. Like, yo, because I mean, like, yo, the classes were so easy. Nigga, you could have just told me before we even got on the meet. We didn't even have to get on the meet at this point. Or maybe I was a different breed. Because I feel like it was just everybody. Why do you even gotta get on the meet? Just post in the Google Classroom, and I just do it and leave me alone. Now, the next rule was crazy, because they had to abolish this rule. Nigga, it was to raise your hand to actually use the bathroom. Because it's kind of crazy how power hungry some of these teachers were about using the fucking bathroom. The fact that I had to raise my own hand to use my bathroom is insanity. What you mean I gotta hold it to use my bathroom that's like 5 feet away from me? What are we doing? But hey, let me tell you this, they abolished that so quickly. The fact that so many parents complained about that rule was crazy. And let me tell you, after 2 weeks, shit was gone, never to be spoken about again. Now we gone over the 3 rules about online classes. Let me tell you about the other stuff, like the teachers. Because let me tell you, there was about 3 types of teachers in online classes. Number 1, the teachers who just didn't care whatsoever. See, those are the cool teachers. I would dap them up right now if I saw them, because they were so chill. And these teachers was either like the one on your last block or during lunch break, or it was the substitute, because they didn't know what the hell was happening. I'm not gonna hold you. I'll be honest, when it was testing time and it was a sub, we all knew, nigga, I'm gonna straight cheat on that shit. Niggas look all the answers up on Google. I guarantee you. Like, these students were running straight laps around these subs, bro. It was crazy. Now, if you didn't have a cool, chill teacher, you had a teacher on the opposite spectrum, which was the teacher that cared way too much. For me, the teacher that cared way too much was my homeroom teacher. Top of the morning, she's talking about turn your cameras on. Then she's talking about, if you leave my class, I'm gonna email your parents and they're gonna whoop some ass. Like, I seen it on the meet, but I digress. Then, the third type of teacher was the gym teachers, bro. I feel so sorry for them, because we didn't do none of them exercises. Like, when they was teaching, I bet like 10 people was eating barbecue Lay's while they was teaching us how to do the exercise. And I feel a little bit bad, but at the same time, nigga, why is you here? I'm not trying trying to do that at home because everybody worked at home at the time. I'm not trying to be sweaty if someone comes in the living room and you see me straight doing push-ups and jumping jacks. It's not happening. Now, let's get to the students because they was acting a fool. I said they. Nigga, we was acting a fool. And let me be honest and let's keep it real. In 2020, everybody was cheating. Everybody. Except me. You know, I never cheated because black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Alright, but for real though, everybody was cheating. Before they made us turn our cameras on during the test, nigga, we know what to do. We know what we was doing, bro. Straight cheating our asses off. Because I know some of y'all had A's, but y'all really not like that for real. And if you wasn't cheating, nigga, you was just playing video games in the background. Nigga, you was playing Among Us, 2K, Madden, nigga, whatever. You didn't care. Because I know I did the same thing. Like, nigga, I was just playing 2K the whole time. Or let's just say you did have your camera on. Nigga, you was asleep. Nigga, you had your camera on, but it wasn't on you, so you was just sleeping in the background. Nigga, we know what type of people y'all. And I'll be very honest, I don't blame y'all. Nigga, I should have been doing that. Because other than our parents, who's gonna stop us from sleeping during the online classes? But let's say you didn't turn your camera on. When you turned your mic on, it was between two things. You was either lagging or you had your loud ass family. And both of those was like the worst options ever. Because it was either I was hearing a robot or I was hearing your parents getting a divorce. Hell, you would get bonus points if you heard both. Other than that, hey, y'all survived to the end of the video. And to let y'all know, if it's your first time watching it all the way through or it's your first time ever watching this video, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? On the road to hit 100 subscribers. But as the youngest, oldest 18-year-old on the internet, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.